complaint.
Just one.
And it's directed at you. Come on up here. I got one complaint. You organized this organization, this outing today, right?
Yes, sir.
Why in the hell did you get me to follow Shamika Michelle?
No, you're amazing, boss.
Don't ever do that again. Ever. Chris Tucker, ever do that again.
You're amazing.
Don't do that again.
Everybody loves you.
But give it up for my sister, Shamika Michelle. If anybody's thinking about anything, I want you to know I'm going to put you on alert. That's my security right there, Shamika Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I am honored to be here amongst such great Americans, patriots, red-blooded patriots.
Yeah.
Where's CNN? The CNN in the house. I know this is their house, but are they in the house?
They're hiding like mine.
Now, are you out here? Now, this is what Black Lives Matter, burning and looting, they'll be out here right now with me.
They'd be cheering
If
it on.
this was Antifa setting the place on fire, they'll be here right now, wouldn't they? Just like Shamika said. See, they don't want to cover this. You know why? Because we would change the masses' minds across this country. One thing Donald Trump did, not only did he expose fake news, but he also exposed the fact now that they're hiding the damn news, and they've been hiding it for years. When Donald Trump got ready to run for president, the first thing CNN did was what? Define him as a racist. Once you're defined, you become confined to that definition. He knew, or they knew, that Donald Trump had too many African Americans and Latino Americans following him. As a matter of fact, 72 different rap songs were made from rappers about Donald Trump before he became president. They wanted Donald Trump change. They wanted Donald Trump. Some of y'all know what that is. You don't make it rain. And they saw something. They were like, damn. Donald Trump could change the whole dynamics and all those Negroes will leave the plantation. They saw it, so immediately they started calling him a racist. It wasn't about those coming in from other countries. They didn't call him a racist because of that. That is a buzzword that liberals use to keep black people voting Democrat. This whole thing is playing, y'all. This is no joke. It's playing.
Yeah.
And every one of us who try to come off that plantation, they will hire black people to attack black people for thinking freely.
Yes.
Liberal whites, I'm going to tell you, if slavery was back in existence today, you know who owned the slaves? It would be the liberals. Because they think they know what's best for black people.
Yes.
They think, let us take care of you. Let us tell you where to live. Matter of fact, we'll build you a habitat house, but not in our community. That's what CNN pushes. Why in the hell they don't ever let me come on there and challenge Don Lemon? Please let me just challenge him one time. Want to call somebody a racist? Give me Fredo just one time. I want Fredo just one time. Gonna call Donald Trump a racist? Now let's think about this. They want us to hate a white man. But wait a minute, Don Lemon likes a white man. AOC likes a white man. Kamala Harris likes a white man. Obama's daughter likes a white man. So why do you want us to hate white men? Why do you don't want us to support Donald Trump? Why? Because Donald Trump understands what it really means for African Americans to be independent. And an EBT card won't do it, but a platinum card will. Don't give us checks. Give us opportunity to have jobs and be job creators. Let us go business. That's how we grow ourselves out of a deficit, not by raising taxes like Joe Biden wants to do. But I want to go back to CNN. When they saw that amount of support that President Trump had prior to getting elected, they went out with their plane and played the race card. They played the race card. And you know what CNN said then? I'm going to tell you what CNN really stands for. Where is it? Somewhere around here. They panic. It stands for Control Negroes Now. I'll say it again in case you thought I mispronounced what I was saying. Control Negroes Now. Too many black people watch CNN and they know it. And the whole narrative is having black people that they recruited and paid to attack white people, to get us mad at the Republicans, to get us mad at Donald Trump. And they can't find one black man like me who's not just somebody that can be paid, but can come on there and challenge their narrative. And if you're so concerned about diversity, CNN, look at your own damn board. Look at your board. Look at your senior executive team. Where's the diversity there if you care about black people? Atlanta Constitution right here, that liberal rag. If you care about black people, why we never had a black publisher? Look at the board. So that's bullshit. That's right. They're using that to divide us. I bleed like you. I want my child to have a good education like you. I want a business like you. I want a safe community like you. But they want to divide us. They want to divide us, but I'm not going to buy that bill of goods. I'm just not. This election was not a fair and transparent election. This was not a fair and transparent election. How the hell can you call it fair when dead people are voting? How can you call it fair when you keep poll watchers from watching you count the ballots? How can it be fair when you got living people who didn't vote and they're saying that they did vote? That's election fraud. That's not voter fraud. That's election fraud. How can you have a fair election and the machines and the software can change the vote from one candidate to the other candidate? And you're mad at us because we want to exercise our constitutional rights. We have a right to protest for our rights. And I'm so surprised at the Republican Party here in Georgia. Hell, you would think I'm Republican. I'm a lifelong Democrat, but I don't care. I stand up for what's right. Elections were wrong. What are they afraid of? They're afraid of Antifa. They're afraid of Stacey Abrams. I'm not afraid of Stacey Abrams. I'm not a doormat. I'm a matador. Talking about a fair fight. That's no fair fight. They hide. They steal and they cheat. It's an unfair fight organization. But let me tell you, I'm your huckleberry. In this next election, you're a daisy if you do. Now, I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about accountability. Because we're not like them. They like to burn, shoot, and even kill. A baby girl right here in Atlanta, 8 years old, was killed. But they don't call her name, but they want to always talk about Breonna Taylor. But what about that baby girl? What about the 1-year-old baby girl in New York that was shot and killed in a stroller? What kind of person is that? Why is it that Joe Biden can't say that Antifa and Black Lives Matter ain't worth a damn? That they're terrorists. They need to be kicked the hell out of this country. Or put in a damn dungeon. Why is it you want to go and raid restaurants because somebody that doesn't have a mask, got like a damn mask Nazi, or Nazi mask, whatever you want to say, but Antifa can run these streets and burn and loot and march and do all the violence, and nobody's saying anything about that. And then CNN will report mostly peaceful protests and buildings are burning down behind them. That's bullshit. AOC, Green Deal, that's a bad damn deal. Bullshit. 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 I'm glad my mother's not here. But people, I'm going to say this because we have other things to do. If we don't stand up, who will? Now they want to look at us like troublemakers. We are. You know what? We're getting in some good damn trouble. That's what we're doing. We're getting into good damn trouble. We're standing up for Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, Independents. We're standing up for our right to a true, fair, and transparent election. What is wrong with that? Where are the Democrats? It took Stacey Abrams and the media 3 years before they can say, okay, she lost. And then they want to say she narrowly lost. She didn't narrowly lost. She lost for getting in a runoff by 50,000 votes. Just to get in a runoff, you didn't almost win. Hell, you almost lost worse than you lost.
Where's Kemp now?
I don't know. I don't know where Kemp is, but I know where y'all are. Y'all are standing between memory and hope. Remembering what just happened and where we hope to go. January 5th is going to be a crucial election. If we don't get out and support David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler, we are going to have Warnock, who's socialist, and John Off the Rock, John Ossoff as a Marxist, because that's what they stand for. Why don't they go to Venezuela and live over there if they think socialism works? And when you don't support law and order, when you don't support police officers, what in the hell is wrong with you? That's what I like about Donald Trump. He travels with a set of twins. One named Law and the other named Order. That's what we stand for, law and order. So look, we're going to march again, and we're going to march and march again. We will never stop. Freedom is not free. And let me tell y'all, we're Americans. I don't care where you're from. I may be taller than you. My eyes may be a different color than yours. But our blood, it runs red. It runs from the United States of America red. So I want to ask you all, don't give up.
How about the pledge?
Never.
You got a lot of fight left in you. I know you. Come up here. I want you, you come up here. You see this little lady right here? She got more fight in her than Kamala Harris and Joe Biden ever had. If she can take a time out of her schedule and come here, raise that American flag and say, we're going into battle. We're giving that yell. We're going to charge. You know, those are at home, they remind me of those who don't like resistance, don't want to go against the current. I was telling somebody the other day, President Trump reminds me of a salmon. Those who are here today remind me of a salmon. Any fish can swim downstream, including a damn dead fish. But it takes a salmon to swim upstream. And we're swimming upstream against the current. If Donald Trump can put himself on the line for us, we can put ourselves on the line for Donald Trump. If he can catch COVID for us, so we can have our liberties, so we're not a military state, police state country, then I can put mine on the line as well. Freedom is worth dying for. My eyes have seen the coming of the glory too. See this marching along. Somewhere I saw in the Constitution, we have First Amendment rights. Freedom of speech, freedom of choice. She could be walking around Antifa, they'll jump on her just because of her hat. That's not the America we grew up in. And another thing, I am a protector of the Second Amendment. You're not gonna take my damn gun. I don't use it in a violent way, I use it to protect my family, my property. If you decide to hang with me,
We are.
Tango.
you got the message.
Burning for president.
This is America, and I love this country. Even there were times this country didn't love me.
We still love you.
You know what? When I see y'all here today, standing here for what you believe in, what greater cause? You're not taking a political stand. You're not taking a stand that's popular. You may not even be taking a stand of the majority. But somewhere I saw where one courageous man in the crowd is a majority. Y'all are here because what you feel in your body and your mind and your soul. And when you're willing to go to the extreme for that and you feeling that way, ain't no stopping us now. Ain't no stopping us now. My country is the sweet land of liberty of the I land of our... She said, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Land of the Pilgrim's Pride.
Any man more right faith in his neighbors constitutes a majority of one. And I'm in the majority.
You are the majority. Thank you for coming out. Thank y'all for coming out. I know there's going to be something else a little later. I want you to participate. I'm on social media. Rep Vernon Jones, follow me. I want to follow you. We got a message to carry from the State House to the White House. Help you, America.